Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Faye. Today I'm alone, and today I'll be discussing the second trailer for the next DC movie, Blue Beetle. So, yeah, the second trailer for Blue Beetle came out a bit ago. I heard that there is a actor strike that's gonna go into effect relatively soon. I believe it's sometime in the coming days, maybe even today, I don't know. And that a bunch of companies are releasing trailers for movies before the actor strike goes on, because they can't advertise a movie using their actors while the strike is going on. Those actors that be part of I think it's called SAG-AFTRA, which is I guess you could call it the equivalent to the Writers Guild of America for actors. So they're releasing a bunch of trailers, companies. So that means more content for us, I guess. I hope that everything goes according to plan with the strike. But it benefits us, because we get content out of it. So, that's fun. So, Blue Beetle. The next DC movie. And second trailer. Okay, so what did I think about the second trailer? Like what is it? What's going on? Okay. So I gotta say, the trailer is overly long. Like, it's 3 minutes. Like, I know you can make that joke about what in the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. Like, I pity your wife. I pity your wife if you think 6 minutes is forever. That joke from Bohemian Rhapsody. But like, it is a very long trailer, and it doesn't. I don't feel like it shows me the entire movie. It shows you a lot of the movie, but it doesn't show you. I don't know. It just shows. I think it shows a bit too much. Not too much to spoil the whole movie, but it's just a bit too much, and I think that leaves the impression in most people. At least my impression in me, that this movie just looks generic. Like, if anyone remembers, these movies I've seen, like, it's these kids movies, these movies about kids that find like an alien, like an alien robot, or not Transformers, but like an alien machine, or like some super advanced creature, and it's being hunted by this group of this organization that wanted it or something. That's the plot to Blue Beetle. Which, like, really, that's the part you're gonna go with? Let's see here. It's like the movie Axel. This movie Axel. There's also another one, I forgot that. This is all these movies about these, like, teenagers or kids fighting a super advanced robot or like technology, and they're gonna go against the government or whatever, or some secret organization. There's also like To Earth, it's called. I think it was like, that wasn't 2018, right? It was about House Flop. Yeah, I didn't know. What's others? Like, there's others. Black Dynasties are so forgettable. But yeah, it feels like that kind of movie, which is sad. Like it's very overdone genre, and it has a lot of this movie. It seems like it has a lot of tropes. Like it has a lot of like overused tropes in this sort of genre. Like it's like I said, it's the kid finding a super advanced speech, the robot alien thing, and he's running from a secret organization that wants the thing. There's this bad guy that's basically the hero but evil and opposite colors, or has no colors, or just the hero but evil. Like it's the hero, but they're 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 like generically bad. They're like just bad for the sake of being, like, they're evil for the sake of being evil, which I have no problem with. But like I don't know, they're just evil because they want to be. What else? Like the organization. I already explained. The family part. Like, the family makes me stronger. Friendship makes me stronger. That's very cliche. There's a lot of cliches in this movie, and it's, I don't know. I think that it just won't do well. I mean, I want this movie to do well. Like, don't get me wrong. DC should be doing well, but it's not. It has had a very bad track record in these past few movies, specifically. We'll probably get into it later, like these different movies that come out for DC in particular. Just everything, really, just everything. Was there any like movie from DC that came out in 2022 that wasn't like the Batman or Black Adam? I just don't remember. I know there was Peacemaker. DC 2022. Batman. Oh, DC League of Super Pets. Duh. Right, that one, yeah. Duh. Catwoman hunted my fucking ass. The Flash, my fucking ass, dude. Alright, so, yeah. Just, it looks plenty generic. DC hasn't been in a very good track record these past few months with DC. And I mean, year technically. DC. I don't think DC League of Super Pets did all that well. I know Batman did. I know Batman was one of the best. One of the most well. Like it had the. I mean, it did fine. Black Adam did not do that well. I remember that. I have to rewatch this movie. I haven't watched this since it was released and I forgot all about it. But it didn't do too well. It only made back 130 million, which, taking into account, it can't even like break even. It didn't even break even. I mean, yeah, just it's plainly like Black Adam didn't break even. Shazam was a bomb. Shazam did not do well at all. It did not. It did not. And Flash is not doing too hot. Flash is the most recent one. I have to look up The Flash. Here we go. It's not doing too pretty. It is not doing too pretty. It really isn't. I think Flash. Yeah, it's the most recent movie I've seen in theaters. Flash is not doing too pretty. Sadly. Not sadly. Fuck Ezra Miller. But yeah, just I think this movie, we're gonna get into the disappointments of DC later on in these episodes, definitely. Especially the Flash. I think the Flash is gonna be a doozy. But yeah, just DC hasn't had a good track record these past few movies, and I hope that Blue Beetle does well enough, because it disappoints me a little, because because DC has a lot of recognizable characters. It has more recognizable characters. You can has more recognizable characters than Marvel. You can probably name a lot more DC characters than you could Marvel characters, like from the top of your head. Like, sure, Marvel. I mean, Marvel is more successful right now, but it's not doing too hot as well. I mean, Secret Invasion, there's most recent series and installment, isn't doing too hot. It's not. It's not doing too hot. It is not. That isn't a fucking review. What are you talking about? So yeah, I've heard that it hasn't done very well in like viewing, and I mean, sure, Guardians 3 is doing fantastically for a current Marvel movie. It's made almost $1 billion. It is the second highest grossing movie of 2023, right before Mario. It's doing well. Ant-Man Lost Quantumania is still up here. Also, because Spider-Verse is made 600 million. Jesus. Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Is the other movie that we talked about. It's doing well. It's doing well. It's doing pretty good, I feel. It's not up here, but I think it's like number 11 around there. Lost in the Stars. What the fuck is Lost in the Stars? Oh, Chinese, of course. Quantumania is their other bomb. It's not done. Not to break even. Yeah. So these superhero movies are not doing too well in the box office right now. And it's a bad time. It's really a bad time for this movie. So it's in a tough spot. I hope it does well. I'm not sure. Okay, I said all those bad things about how generic it looks, but I really hope that it does well. Like I want Blue Beetle to be, like a character that people like. I've been wanting to see a Blue Beetle on the big screen. It's not something that I don't want this movie to fail. Like I just pointing it out that I just want this movie to do well enough to spark just interest in the character. Maybe he comes back later on in the DCU in general, not just the DCEU, which is gonna end very, very soon. You haven't gotten a trailer for Aquaman, like Aquaman 2, but I don't think we're gonna get a trailer for Aquaman 2 in a long time because of the actor strike. So yeah, I just hope I hope this movie does well. I want to see his character. It doesn't look bad. Like it looks generic, but it doesn't look like bad generic. It just looks like if you go in there to watch a superhero origin story, and that's what you're gonna get. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to be plainly generic. I'm expecting it to be just trying to be Iron Man, but not doing Iron Man. Like it's not gonna be as good as the first Iron Man. That is the gold standard for any superhero origin story. The gold standard is the first Iron Man. That is, you cannot. The first Iron Man is one of the best superhero origin stories. I think it's the best superhero origin movie to ever come out. Like it tops Spider-Man. It tops the first Spider-Man from 2002. It is literally one of the best, the best superhero movies of all time. But yeah, just I hope this movie does well. I really do. I hope it's good. We will be watching it. I hope it does well. If it does poorly, like mostly every other superhero movie this year, aside from Guardians. Guardians is literally the only one. Actually, no, yeah, it is the only superhero movie to ever do well in the box office. I hope Blue Beetle is one of the ones that can bring in a good enough. It can bring back money. It has a pretty high budget. It's 120 million. It has a pretty high budget. Also, for 120 million, the CGI looks very, very bad. It doesn't look very, very bad. It just looks subpar. It doesn't look polished. It looks fake. Like it doesn't look good. It looks like it looks like the suit. The suit looks fake. Like not the suit, but like the CGI looks really, really fake. And I hope that it doesn't bring back from the movie. But I hope nothing anybody in the cinematic universe, nothing can be as bad in movies, in TV shows, sure, whatever. But nothing in movies can be as bad as the CGI on the Flash. Nothing, not even this movie. I hope this movie looks good. I hope the footage is a bit old, and I hope it's polished. Because nothing can be as bad as the CGI from the Flash. Nothing. Also, I just want to say Blue Beetle is an origin story, and I don't expect super cameos, you know. Indestructible Man. Who the fuck is Indestructible Man? Enemies of the Blue Beetle. What? Ted Cord, Dan Garrett. Who is the Indestructible Man? That's I think that's one of the main villains of this movie. He's the guy who Carapace. Is it Carapace? No. Where did this take me? Oh, it is Carapace. What? Turning him into the Carapace, the Indestructible Man. I guess this guy's one of the main villains. And Victoria Cord. Is that another one of the villains here? What is? Oh, it's Ted Cord. Jarvis Cord. This is something. This is something. Dr. Polaris. I mean, you know, whatever. Like, it's fine. I don't care. It's fine. Jenny? There's Penny and there's Jenny. What? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I hope this movie does well. I hope that I hope that he doesn't really hinder it. What else was there? Oh yeah, I want to mention the marketing campaign. Not the marketing campaign. People are making jokes about this movie like it's the next Morbius, which is like, oh, like Blue Beetle sweep or whatever, or Blue Beetle. What is it? Like it's on Twitter. It's like the Blue Beetle bomb? No, it's not Blue Beetle bomb. What's a hashtag Blue Beetle? Where's your journey? No, just Blue Beetle. And look up Blue Beetle. Where's my mouse? Where it is? Twitter meme. Okay, no. Not kind of beat up. It's not here. What? It is not here. It's like this movie is about like Blue Beetle sweep. Also, I think I've already mentioned it, but James Gunn confirmed that Blue Beetle is gonna be continuing in the DCU, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I hope it does well. I hope that it's one of the few superhero successes of the year. Because it looks fine, but I think fine is in this market of superhero movies. Fine, I'll stand with. Fine, I'll get behind. But yeah, just I'm interested to see how this works, how they do this characters, how much many villains. So yeah, hope it does well. Hope DC does well in general. So yeah, I got a lot more stuff to do, and hopefully doing an episode on this is one of them. So yeah, I'm excited. Interested to see how this works, as it goes out, and yeah, that's about it. See y'all.